What's going on, guys? Happy Monday. It's Mr. DEBT Joe Lorick from the Money Etiquette Group, and here's some cryptocurrency news you should pay attention to today. Over the weekend, we saw Friday's gains pretty much diminished, and you saw that most prices flattened out or are slightly negative going into this Monday morning, East Coast time, US. But at the same time, we saw the same news come out as has been spread over the last few weeks or so, that South Korea may ban exchanges. But there have been a little bit more details which lead to less ideas of a ban and more regulation. Like, for one exchange or a couple exchanges are considering or implementing a policy which won't allow outsiders or foreign investors to participate in their markets. Okay, so pretty much what they're saying is that if you're from the US, you can't hide your money in South Korean exchanges, which a lot of people do. And in fact, they're looking at taxing even the citizens that are using it. So they're making sure that in cooperation with the United States, people can't hide money. Okay, that's what you're seeing. India is following suit. India has a pretty good relationship from an economic standpoint with the United States, and the same thing is happening. China's doing the same thing. Everyone wants to make sure, every government wants to make sure that they're getting a piece of this pie. So they're making sure that everybody rolls out regulation which involves taxes. Okay, the US has already done so, but it hasn't fully been implemented, because you have to figure out how do you determine what's profits versus what's not when you weren't there for every transaction, and you can change money and coins through different exchanges in different countries. But you'll see Australia come up with this, you'll see Canada, you'll see most of the major markets which are aligned with the United States continue to roll out regulation, and you'll see the market react to such, which is because of these regulations. What you're seeing is some big whales are getting their money out because they're taking their profits before it can be taxed, but they're leaving some in there so that they can also buy more coins cheap at a price that they wouldn't get unless people kind of follow suit with their extreme reactions to the market and to the news. What I mean by that is pretty much they're selling some of their coins to initiate some panic or to keep prices low, and they're setting up sell walls to keep prices low, and then people panic, and then they begin to sell because they think the market isn't going to go back up, which it always does, and then they buy their coins. Okay, just in case you haven't watched the previous videos, that's pretty much just a strategy. But again, we still want to stick with, right now, we believe that prices are great for buying, especially for cryptocurrencies that are not backed only by hype, but by real technology and real world usage. We already spoke on Ripple. We already spoke on Stellar Lumen. We've spoken on Bitcoin, Litecoin. I mean, there's so many cryptocurrencies that ADA that are really tied into real technology and real usage, and those coins will continue to do well. They're long-term bets, not just short-term bets. So these are prices around $1.40, $1.30 for Ripple. That's a great price that we may not see this price again in the next month after the increases that take place. We may not see these prices ever again. So I would say take advantage of those prices while you can, because if you don't, you're going to regret it. The market's going to be doing fine. The market's not getting shut down. There is no market crash. Regulation is being rolled out, which was expected and we spoke about. And this is the reaction by whales and other people who manipulate prices for their advantage. So keep that in mind. I would encourage people to keep trading. If you're scared, get out the market. Okay, scared money don't make money. Get out the market if you're afraid of what's going to happen in the long term, or if you're using your bill money. I already said that before. Get out the market if you're using credit or bill money. But if you're just investing and you want to look at the long-term picture, go ahead and buy now and don't look at the market for another 3 or 4 months. Just let it sit there and watch it grow, because over time we're going to see that the market's going to do great this year. But again, we're going to have those coins that are backed by speculation won't do as well. However, those coins that are backed by real technology, real world usage will continue to do well.